Let's bring in now Chairman for ACT for America, national security analyst, and a New York Times bestselling author. The book Rise, Brigitte Gabriel joins us today, and also Senate Chairman for the National Iranian Congress and author of the book Comrade Ayatollah, Amir Fakhrizadeh. Thank you so much, panel. Great to see you both on a Friday.
Thank you.
All right, so there's a lot of movement happening on the ground. You've got the Houthis joining in, and also this strike now, Israel carrying out a strike on Beirut, the first time since it had that ceasefire deal with Hezbollah in November. Brigitte, I want to start with you. IDF pressing forward. Houthis trying to flex a little bit here, probably saving face after those attacks by the Trump administration. What say you?
Look, Israel is sending a very strong message. We will strike you if you attack us, and we are serious about it. This is exactly what they did in Lebanon today. They issued a warning to the government, to the president of Lebanon, saying, if you cannot control Hezbollah, if our people in Kiryat Shmona and the north cannot live in peace, so the people in Beirut are not going to live in peace. And ironically, the Lebanese president today used to be the head of the military, which is now supposedly protecting southern Lebanon and ensuring that Hezbollah has no movement. So Israel is not putting up with it. The Houthis attacked Israel today. Israel responded back. So they are telling them that we may be fighting on three fronts. We may be fighting in Gaza, in Lebanon, and in Yemen, and we will do so until we feel that our people are protected, and we take this matter very seriously.
That's right. And, you know, Amir, maybe the weakest Iran has been in a long, long time. You look at a potential for Russia moving closer to, you know, obviously with, you know, help getting back. They want to end the conflict. They can get back in the global sort of banking world, or they're not going to, you know, cozy up with Iran. President Trump in the White House today said, Iran, bad things are going to happen. He's offered an olive branch to them. But pick up on what Brigitte is just saying. I mean, they are weak, even though they are trying to, you know, conduct some offensive here. It seems like their time is up, and I wonder how President Trump may bring them to the table. It sounds odd, but if anyone can do it, it's him.
Bianca, nobody couldn't just describe it better than you. And yes, Iran is in the regime of Iran, let's call it, because President Trump, in his interview with Mario Bartiromo, explained it very well, that the Iranian people are the great people, which humbly we can accept it, and the regime is, we are talking about the evil regime. And this regime, which mass murdering the protesters in streets and has all the proxies, when we are talking about Hezbollah, when we are talking about Houthis, Hamas, Islamic Jihad in Gaza, about Hashd Shabi in Iraq, Fatimiyun in Afghanistan, Zainabiyun in Pakistan, all is Iranian regime.
I got to step in for 1 second. Just, you're right, Amir. I just want to just take a moment here. I've been watching the feed, and President Trump is emerging from Air Force One and walking down the stairs, the big stairs, as we always know, because President Biden did not use the big stairs, the short stairs. And we're going to wait and see if President Trump addresses reporters again, because even today, as we were talking about Iran, reporters were asking that Iran has these drones, Iran has all these capabilities. He doesn't take questions from reporters, getting right into the beast. I just wanted to hold in case he did. But it shows, and I'll let you finish your point, Amir, thank you for allowing us that, but there is a thought of, like, what is Iran's next play? And even President Trump says there's a lot of different things here. We're taking it all seriously.
And, you know, we said about the Iranian regime's proxies, but let's talk about the China and Russia's proxy. Iranian regime itself is Russia and China's proxy, because they don't want their hand to be seen anywhere. And as I documented in my book, Comrade Ayatollah, Iranian supreme leaders have been trained in Moscow's Patrice Lumumba University, KGB's spy training center, in 1964 to 1968. You know what? In this situation, Iranian leaders, let's say, the supreme leader and the IRGC leaders, they are minions of Kremlin. And everything, right now, Moscow wants Iran to come to the negotiation table with United States.
Of course.
Because at the end, Moscow told them, you know what, you should survive. Let even Israel and United States hit your nuclear facilities, but at the end, you should survive, because President Trump will go, and then you can go back to your normal business and just build back better all the terror proxy groups. And President Trump right now, with the help of Benjamin Netanyahu.
Let me bring in Brigitte here as we're short on time, and I want to get her thoughts on all that. So President Trump doesn't take any questions, but he usually is taking so many. Asked about Iranian drones. We also know, Amir's bringing up the point about Russia. Russia has North Korea. Kim Jong-un is coming. So, I mean, as President Trump is trying to forge towards peace, but also peace through strength. He's not afraid to say Iran, all hell is going to break loose. Bad things are going to happen. He keeps saying it over and over again, and you just wonder how much steam they can actually have and where it goes from here, even with the Houthis after that very successful mission, despite the left trying to make it about something completely else.
They can huff and puff, but America is leading through strength. The Houthis are attacking our ships, and we're going to strike back. And this time, we have a leader who will follow through on his word. Iran is basically trying to show a force of support right now. They're doing training with the Arab leaders and Arab Navy in the sea because they are threatening Israel. They want to wipe Israel off the map. They're threatening America with the disruption and attacking of our ships. They don't have a fighting force. They cannot stand if we get involved in the war, and President Trump will strike them back. They don't have a leg to stand on.
And there were those protests in northern Gaza against Hamas. So very brave people speaking out that we hadn't seen in a long time. A lot of moving parts this Friday. Thank you both for your analysis on where we stand at this very moment in the Middle East. Amir, Brigitte, I hope to see you back here soon.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.